Now, your KRIS6 weather forecast.
All right, let's jump back into weather where we've got those showers passing across the area. A lot of cloud cover out there, but it's really a pretty nice morning. Just better watch out for the wet pavement and some ponding, especially north of the bay there. Ingleside, Portland, back towards Gregory. Be aware of that. We've had a lot of rain out there in the last couple of days, and so the ground is saturated. It floods quickly. Partly cloudy and breezy in the coastal waters this afternoon. We're going to be looking at a few showers and maybe even some thunderstorms out there. They'll be pretty isolated. Now, 77 your high today in the coastal waters, 71 degrees of water temperature, southeast wind at 10 to 15, gusting to 20 knots, slightly choppy to occasionally choppy bays and 3 to 6 foot seas. And if you're so inclined, the rip current risk is high. Now, temperatures are still cool over the high plains. The Permian Basin back into the Trans-Pecos. My goodness, 39 degrees in Marfa right now. But elsewhere, 60s and 70s, includes our own area here. Middle 60s, most of the inland areas, lower 70s, even middle 70s along the coastal zones. And now you can see the fog down there. 3/4 of a mile visibility at Falfurrias, 3 miles at Hebronville, and we're seeing 4 to 5 miles in some of these inland areas where you still got those showers traversing that region. But this afternoon, breezy, mostly cloudy. There will still be some showers migrating across the area. Might even hear a rumble of thunder out there, but tonight you're not going to see that. You're not going to hear that. Mostly cloudy, breezy, humid, upper 60s to lower 70s. And then tomorrow, a simply gorgeous Wednesday out there. Warm, breezy, and a lot of sun out there tomorrow. Lower, middle, even upper 80s for highs. Very, very nice. That's as that warm front backs over us, gives us warmer and fair skies. And then finally, by Thursday, here comes that next cold front. Fairly major system coming down in here and firing showers and thunderstorms along and behind it. So we'll be watching for that as not this system, but the second system comes in here with that front. Provides enough instability and convergence to produce that rain and thunderstorm complex. Saturday, you see another system coming through here with more rain yet. So it's kind of an active week out there. We're looking at maybe 1/4 inch or so of rain today, especially in our northern areas. But look at Thursday, 1.5 inches, 1 3/4 or more. And then by Saturday, up to 2 to 2.2 inches of rain. So it's a lot of water. Only a marginal risk for severe storms today in our northernmost areas, so that's not the major concern. Close to 80 degrees this afternoon. Overnight tonight down into the lower 70s, and then as you go through the next 7 days, here's what we're seeing. Good chance of rain and thunderstorms Thursday, another opportunity on Saturday. Generally speaking, temperatures near normal. Taylor?
Thank you so much, Bill. And if you're new to the area, the Water Garden located between the American Bank Center and the Art Museum may just seem like a broken down fountain with a grassy field, but locals and longtime visitors may remember it back in its functional glory. Brian Hoffman has an update on the redesign and the updated price.
The big update that we got today was the price tag, which is nearly double what the original price tag was expected to be. As the company hired to design the water feature found numerous unexpected problems like cracked pipes and damaged electrical, but they also saw increased costs due to inflation. But it's a price that some at the city are willing to pay.
It's a quality of life amenity, but it's also one that'll help to continue the revitalization that's happening in that area.
The citizens of Corpus Christi want their water gardens back, and that is something that we have heard consistently. You know, it's like I said, it's a historical asset to the city.
Now, the water garden is an attraction that has laid dormant for over 5 years after Hurricane Harvey damaged its underground mechanical and electrical systems. 4 years ago, the estimated cost to repair, well, it was $280,000. Last year, though, the council began moving towards rebuilding with an estimated cost of $4.5 million. Now, estimates are just under $8 million. But with no tangible return on investment, the increased price tag, and a yearly maintenance estimation cost of over $320,000, that's also a pretty far cry from what the city councilors originally thought it was going to cost.
Through many discussions, the idea is to take all the pumps and electronical equipment out from the underground and put it above ground. So when you add all that into it, it creates a real expensive proposition.
The council is set to vote on the future of the water gardens, which includes allocating the additional $3.5 million to the project tomorrow. We'll be sure to keep you updated on that verdict on air and online, KRISTV.com.
She was in shock, and I was just thankful she was alive.
Golf cart dangers in 3 minutes, the warning for locals and visitors who decide to get behind the wheel.
Hey there, folks. It's 6:40, your first top story of the morning today. President Biden announced that he's running for re-election in 2024. The declaration came in a video message early this morning. It would come exactly 4 years after President Biden announced his 2020 bid. The move could set the stage for a possible rematch with former President Donald Trump.
A 72-hour ceasefire is currently underway in Sudan. The U.S. brokered the deal, effectively putting a stop to days of violence that has killed hundreds of people and injured thousands more. Secretary of State Antony Blinken says the ceasefire could allow trapped Americans to safely leave the country. He says it can also help critical resources like food and medical supplies reach those in need. At City Council today, problematic potholes. The Public Works Department will seek to discuss fixing our neighborhood streets.
It's something we need here in the coastal bend.
Yes,
yeah. Hopefully for good. Sunrise reporter Cordero McMurray live in the studio with us. And good morning, Cordero. Now, what is the Public Works Department plan to fix our streets?
Javier, yes, it's definitely a problem. And the Public Works Department tells me they want to pivot to a new plan where they can look to redo the street pavements rather than fixing the whole road from the bottom up.
Everywhere you go, there's a problem. It's hard to avoid.
Yeah, it is.
Joe and Deborah Hernandez tell us potholes are a never-ending issue, one they've been dealing with since being here. Corpus Christi Director of Public Works, Ernesto De La Garza, is hoping to fix that.
And so we're going to tackle more of the pothole problems, base failure problems, and get more lane miles completed rather than just complete redos one block at a time, maybe 6 centerline miles per year.
De La Garza says just over 373 miles of city streets need to be reconstructed or are in red. He says at the rate they're working right now just isn't fast enough. And if they continue redoing the whole streets, they won't catch up.
So what we're recommending is if the pavement-only approach allows us to catch up in a 12-year time frame rather than a 60-plus year time frame, that would help us get a lot of our pavements under control.
Despite the new plan and accelerated timeline, some are still skeptical.
They're talking about fixing the roads, just the top layer of it. I mean, why put a Band-Aid? Why put a Band-Aid on these roads?
De La Garza says with this plan, they'll be using a hot mix material, one he says will stand the test of time.
So it'll be a sturdy pavement. It'll last a long time. It's not just going to be crack seal and seal coats. That's more of a maintenance fix.
De La Garza says if the plan is approved, they hope to start this summer, and City Council meets today at 11:30 a.m. and we'll be sure to keep you updated on the item. I'm Cordero McMurray, KRIS 6 Sunrise. Taylor.
Thank you so much, Cordero. Well, summer is right around the corner, which means tourists will be packing popular spots around the coastal bend. In Port Aransas, the increased number of people will also mean an increase in the number of golf carts driving around town. Both residents and visitors rent them locally. Port Aransas Police Chief Scott Burrows says all the same traffic laws apply to golf carts, but during the busy summer months, they see an increase in young drivers. Burrows says parents can be held liable if their kids are caught driving the carts.
The fines can range up to $500. In addition, if there's no parent available to release the cart to, we'll impound the cart, and then the parents are going to have to pay an impound fee also. And the parents themselves can also be cited, and we typically cite the parents if they allow their children to operate the vehicle.
In order to rent golf carts, you must show proof of car insurance and a valid driver's license. And just like a car rental, many rental companies require you to be over 21 years old. Several cities and school districts across the coastal bend are holding elections in May, and early voting has begun. Calallen ISD residents are voting on a $67.7 million bond election. The money would fund improvements to all campuses, athletic facilities, and Wildcat Stadium. There is also funding for school security, fine arts enhancements, and maintenance. The Port Aransas ISD also has a bond election on their ballot. They're asking residents to approve a $35.6 million bond proposal for a central cafeteria and fine arts instructional space. The bond would also fund improvements for school facilities and repair or improvement of the district's heating and air conditioning system. The City of Bishop is also having a mayoral and city council election. Also on the ballot is a Bishop ISD school board election. The early voting period ends on May 2nd and election day is May 6th.
Well, the Corpus Christi Independent School District continues to grow, and our Ron Hammy gives us our first look at the design phase of Southeast Middle School and the new Hamlin Middle School.
For Bond 2022, this is our project list. These projects have started, but they're also currently just in the design phase.
We have our first look at the new Hamlin Middle School. The new school will replace the current Hamlin Middle School at the same location of South Staples Street near Weber Road, with some upgrades.
Feedback from user groups and in the district that the new main entry of our prototype middle school will face Staples Street and have kind of a grand look at face to Staples.
Because part of the design will overlap where the current school stands, the plan is selective demolition so that students can still use the current school while the new one is built. Now, with the growth of Corpus Christi comes the creation of the new Southeast Middle School. A neighboring elementary school is also under construction. The architect says these schools will be on an extended part of Oso Parkway.
Everything else you see on this site, actually all the way out to here, which includes middle school athletics, track, field, detention pond, parking.
The architect firm, GNAC PBK, is using their past experience building CCISD schools and feedback from administrators on improvements to make.
Baker and Cunningham, we had an open concept library. The principals and the librarian felt that they would rather have it closed for the sound transfer.
A color scheme for Southeast Middle School won't be decided on until a mascot has been chosen. Both schools are set to open in the fall of 2025. Reporting in Corpus Christi, Ron Hammy, KRIS6 News.
Ron, thank you so much. There are several new or renovated campuses expected to be ready this school year within CCISD. That includes Gibson, Cullen Place, and Menger Elementaries. They will all be ready this August. Students at Crockett Elementary will be joining